weet het, Glory TV is altijd interessant bezig en spannend. Zometeen gaan we in gesprek met professor Erika Styker. Zij heeft de presentatie gehouden over de verschillende variaties van een hooglandreis van de Samaka. Kort gezegd, zij heeft het gehad over de presentatie van de Samaka Alesi. Dus we gaan zo meteen in gesprek met haar en ze gaat ons verder vertellen wat ze allemaal heeft ontdekt en wat haar bedoeling ook verder is met Suriname als het gaat om onze Samaka Alesi. Glory TV on the move, u blijft ons checken, volg.
Yes, Glory TV mensen. We are here with Erika Styker. She's here on a Samaka Rice project and she's gonna tell us a little more about her visit here. So yeah, good day, Erika Styker.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Me too, very good. It's a little hot, but it's doing well. So yes, I'm a professor of practice at Cornell University, which is in the US. I've been working a lot in West Africa, and I've been at one point approached by the Surinamese partners here to come and check out some of their rice. And because there was a paper 2010 mentioned that some African rice is planted in Suriname, but that was a sample that was on the market. So they invited me, and this is how I came here. I realized that the women here plant many different types of varieties, and I have been working a little bit many countries and realized that the number of varieties people plant here is really high. So and because the Maroon communities have the origin story that they brought their rice from Africa to the upper river here, and that's 300 years ago when they escaped from the enslavement. And so the question is the rice that they're planting today, is it of African origin? And so this is a big question. I think in the entire Americas there's a lot of questions. Where is the rice, the rice that actually came 300 years ago on the slave ships to the Americas? Is it still here? And in many places it's not. You can't find any of the original rice, of the African rice in the US, the Caribbean, etc. And so the question is, have the community, Samaka community, maintained a rice strain, could say, or rice species? So there's African rice, which is a different species of rice. Usually we eat only Asian rice. That's what we know. But African rice has been domesticated in Africa, is still grown today only in Africa, except maybe in a few places in the Americas, which is one of the places. And so that is why it's very unique, it's very rare, and it shows that the black rice they have is an African origin. How it got here, we don't know. How long ago it got here, we don't know. That is one thing. Then they have another type of rice, which they say they carried in their hair, is also, in the sense, it's of African origin, but it is Asian rice. So there's the tropical japonica rice type that has traveled from Asia across the world. It has come to West Africa about 500 years ago, so that was before the slave trade, and was planted in West Africa at that time. So we suspect that the rice that people plant here must have come with the slave ships to here. So because when we looked at the closest relatives of those rices, and the closest relatives are from Africa and from the Americas, from Brazil, US, Venezuela, and Africa, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Sierra Leone. The closest relatives are not Asian relatives. So that means that there's this connection to, I mean, the relationship to these rices that are in Africa and in the Americas. So we know also that most of the American rices from the U.S. throughout the entire Americas is tropical japonica rice, which is a special. And the Samaka rice, the Panza rice, is of a tropical japonica heritage. So being said, so it's very consistent with their story. So we can't prove what time and when and how the rice came here, but it's very consistent. And what was also very interesting for me, because I have interviewed many women about where the rice come from and how they manage their rice diversity, it is very consistent with what we found genetically. So which is always, as a researcher, when somebody tells you this is the origin of our rice and we actually can then prove it, it's very nice.
So has it been proven?
Yes, it has been proven. Yes, yeah.
You said this rice is also rare, and people say something that's rare is some kind of special.
Yes.
So is this a special rice in your opinion?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I think it is a special rice because it is. It's a special rice because the people here have actually planted it for a long time and made it special. So they also have selected more varieties. So it's not just one or two, but they have been breeding their own varieties. So you have, maybe you've seen the pictures, you have all these different types that look really amazing. So in that sense, it's special because the people have been creating their own varieties based on what they had, and what came in is actually not a very large diversity. It was very small, and that's also consistent with the history. You bring in a small sample, and then you cultivate it, and you kind of continue growing it because there's crosses. There's something looks interesting, they pick it and they grow it, and so they increase the number of varieties. So that's what we see. It's very consistent with their history, with the history we read in the articles and what we know, and with the genetics that we've been seeing. So it is a very special rice, and that they're planting African rice is extremely special for the Americas.
So women are doing this job, and when you look at how they're doing this job, you can see that it's a very hard job. And they've told me earlier that they need some little things to work with, not just little things, but things like machines that peel the rice for them, that crush the rice for them. So in the long run, do you think that those needs they can be helped with those needs?
Yeah, I think it has to go hand in hand. Hand in hand what women can do, what they want to do, and what kind of solutions are available. And it has to be, I can't say if you just if you just bring me a machine, then I'll be fine. It's not, usually doesn't work like that. But I think there's a lot of, so there's always two things. Maybe you have a vision of where you want to go and where you can go. And I think there is the Samaka people have to also have that, think about their vision, what they want to do, and then there's the question on how can that be achieved. Maybe small mills. I think having more milling equipment will be really, really good. And now the planting, they usually plant on very marginal soils, and so there's then a lot of knowledge going on how to create better agriculture. Provide a good agriculture system that will be more productive, but also sustainable.
So I think we of Glory TV, we have enough information. Is there something, maybe something that you want to say or something you want to tell the Samaka people? You know, this is a time to do it.
Well, I learned extremely a lot here, and I found a knowledge base and intrinsic knowledge base as I hardly have seen. I feel I only scratched the surface of what people do here. It's very very deep. Their knowledge base and is very deep, and I just I think we need to listen better. We need to listen better to many people, but I think the Samaka people have a lot to offer. I mean, not to offer, but to share and to also be proud of and to be able to show the world.
Yes, to show the world, because they have a like a hide this, hide that. Don't show this, don't show that.
Yeah, and I think I've also worked in Africa a lot, but I have hardly seen such a deep knowledge. I mean, I shouldn't really say that, but it's special. No, it's special what people have done here up to today. The number of varieties they're growing, the way they're growing it, is extremely special. So I just, for me, it's just been a big growth and learning experience. And if I can share it with the world and support the Samaka in any ways I can, I'd be happy to do that.
We also will be happy for that. You're here in the Samaka. Here is Asidopo. How do you like it here?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's really wonderful. It's a whole world to its own. No, the river is really important. Everything goes through the river. I mean, everybody's moving on the river, and people are extremely welcoming. And I love it here. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Glory TV. We are saying thank you for your time. You can always watch us on YouTube, Facebook, we're everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so have a nice day.
Thank you too. Thank you. Thanks for interviewing me. Thanks.
Ja, Glory TV, dat was het met mevrouw Miss
Erika.
Erika. Oké, Erika.
Erika Styker.
Erika Styker. Glory TV.
We hebben hier zo ook een bewoner van Asido Oppo. Hij gaat ons vertellen hoe hij heet. Van Wakabasi.
Ai papi.
Sananing.
Mine Pongo. Ja.
Meneer Pongo. Say ma ube ora desma ora presentatie van Samaka Alisi.
Ja.
Say fin van Alisi tangano.
Ja, mi fine buntak Alesi sansa de chakonja a samolefo sa de chakonja abon. Ja.
De Samaka sama o prande igi Alisi no.
Ja, de Samakas mai prande de egi Alesi. Ja.
Ibete sa Alisi?
Ja, mami te sa Alesi. Ja, en dat jawe kapo gron isabito. Tawe pranu Alesi. Ja.
Meneer Pongo van libide jaso na Asido Oppo.
Alibide wan soort fasa de bon abon man atranga isabito. Mada sabi papa los ma isabi ai quincy unu isabi am dat a tempo santo kiteng santo ki foto da foto no. Ja.
Okay. Agesek mishi kibeki swama keri na futuno. Say ma verteru fa pistori dat.
Ja, amigo agro asansan we konjato om dat misrep we go kapon grong gewan vrouw da a udunak mi da mi kotanso. Ja.
No guarda tra osofe.
Mi guarda tra oso. Ja.
Esa de taki.
Dema yep mi mbek mo tanga mi tanga no da mi staka dema bon dema
Ma faye wakaso no de De kan adres moro fara taki kawaka gewoon vrij bakalik fai be waka before.
Ja, de adres moro mika waka moro vrij man. Adresi gwe, sabi to. Omdat asma samu senapu tan yepi nanga adresi asma dati gwe, sabi to. Omdat op ma padref mi be dress mi ma makola selibi, sabi to. Misrep be oroko na radio mai fei. Ja, ma baka dat mi kis manteri. Oroko dat serif tapung.
Ma fai kisa ma keri ya no de yeroko.
No, mine oroko. No. Ja.
Uta kanga gramang en amang ama lop fa des majade.
Ja.
Tangano des mai first time refi.
Ja.
Agraman di de jaso.
Ja.
Amande lek famus de lek gramang gi unu.
Wel, ja, adele kon grama lek van afanoduma. Isabi bepaaldas man. Nolo ba ma isabi to dat. A jugu wa grama. Da ano stop ma. Mi lo ba ma isabi to dat. Enkele tapseja. Wan grama magde in aliba. Isabi to. Wan grama magde in aliba. Ja. Ja.
Sot boskopu yap gi de smasa da foto, de sama ka smasa da foto. Anga des maf Glory TV ook toe. Sa de ala safe kondre.
Ja. Asan sami abi gide des ma foto. Me sen wa bigi odi giunu, isabi to. Taka libi trangang asanto ki foto saude no. ano fas mi taka me karamane so. Mang Tede, visman van Oroko da ayu, des maik, sabito, ja, da no, na mai tiri no, sabito, alibe quincy no, sabito, ja, no, ja bu gabu siko kapu udu, ka pranalisi sabito grum, ja, ai.
Dau tegi grantangi?
Ja, oké, strip grantangi tu, ja.
Oké dan.
Ja.
Yes, u heeft het gehoord. En dat is het in gesprek met meneer Pongo. Ja man.
Ja.
Zo, kijkers, u heeft het gehoord van professor Erika Styker. Ja, ze vindt het ook heel raar dat we rijst uit Afrika ook in Suriname hebben. En waar groeit hij? Gewoon droogland. Ja, en ze vindt het ook zo inspirerend en uniek dat we zoveel talent hebben en dat we heel wat kunnen variëren. En het is ook reden genoeg, ik ga het altijd blijven zeggen, het is reden genoeg om zaken van Suriname te blijven waarderen en hoog te blijven houden. Ik ga het blijven zeggen, Suriname altijd aan top. En dat is de bedoeling ook van Glory TV als het gaat om Suriname. Glory TV on the move. Mijn naam is Angelo Williams. Onze cameraman Damiso Leeflang en Rivaldo Geldorp. U blijft ons volgen.
Goedendag kijkers, ik ben Rivaldo Geldorp, camera-operator van Glory TV. Glory TV, hier with television. And don't forget to subscribe, like en maak je bel aan.